Hello, I'm Nguyen, and this is my creative project. For the topic of my project, I chose the body and art, and basically what I'm trying to do is to draw a tree in the image of a body and a hand to represent how strong the human body is. And I'm also gonna show the tree somewhat dying in some way to show that it is also fragile. So I first started off by drawing a hand using my own hand and arm as a model. And after I got the sketch down pretty good, I drew in some details such as nails, wrinkles, stuff the hand needs to look like a hand. But yeah, as for why I chose to do this topic in particular, it's not really one. When I saw the topic, I had the idea pop in my head, and that's about it. I just went for it. So as you can see, I'm drawing the rest of the details in, and that should conclude day one. Overall, this project didn't take too long. It took about like 3 hours across 3 days. And as you can see, we're in day two. And on day two, I mainly focused on drawing in the roots of the tree. This wasn't too bad as I had a pretty good reference photo. And the only part that really gave me trouble in particular was one last root on the right side. I didn't really know what to do about that, and no matter how hard I tried, it just didn't look right to me. I eventually did get it though, and it well, the roots look pretty good, honestly. So I'm just doing some shading, and that's gonna help me out later on when I do color it in. Okay, now moving on to day three, we're getting into the part where I make the tree appear like it is dying. So I first started off by cutting off the pointer finger, making it seem like a branch was torn off. And I'm also adding branches protruding off of the fingers to make it more tree-like. Yeah, so this part was really tedious as I drew one single little branch at a time, finding the place where it would look the best, but in the end it was worth it, so I guess that doesn't matter. So now I'm getting into the coloring part. So my goal was to achieve a gray color for the tree, but I didn't want it to make it a single solid color and wanted to make it more natural looking. So I started off with a light brown and went ahead and colored it in. But then I realized, hey, I should probably outline this. So I went in quickly with a black color pencil and did that. After the light brown, I got a light gray colored pencil, and this sort of achieved the look I was going for, but it appeared too light in my opinion. So I got darker shades of brown and gray and layered the colors one by one. And layering these colors really did help me to achieve the look I was going for. I also went in with the dark shade of gray to retouch the details that were lost in the coloring process. And yeah, that concludes my piece. And overall, I'm pretty happy with what I was able to achieve in the end.